Today, we're going to talk about something that really affects every single one of us the moment we step out the door. It's National Road Safety Month. And look, this isn't just about following rules or avoiding tickets. It's much bigger. It's about building a whole culture of safety on our roads. So let's dive in. You know that feeling, right? That absolute heart-in-your-throat moment when a car cuts you off or someone runs a red light. Your hands just clamp down on the wheel, and for a split second, you realize just how vulnerable we all are out there. It's those moments, those close calls, that really bring home why we need to have this conversation. It's so easy to hear statistics about road safety and just let them wash over you. They can feel so impersonal. But this quote, it just hits you. We're not talking about numbers on a spreadsheet. We're talking about people. Behind every single one of those numbers is a family, a community, a whole world that's been turned upside down forever. So, why dedicate an entire month to this? Why the huge national push? Well, because the ripple effects of a single road accident are massive. This isn't just a traffic problem. It's a public health crisis. It affects our economy, and it touches every part of our society. The urgency is real. And this isn't just happening in a vacuum. India is part of a huge global movement. As a signatory to the UN's Decade of Action, there's a major goal on the table: to cut road fatalities by 50% by 2030. That's a huge commitment. And to get there, it's a full core press. Better emergency services, smarter enforcement with tech, and fundamentally re-engineering our roads to be safer from the ground up. Okay, so how did this mission really take shape? It wasn't just an overnight decision. It's actually been evolving for decades, learning from what works and what doesn't when it comes to changing human behavior on a massive scale. For a long time, we had National Road Safety Week. It was like a yearly reminder, a spotlight on a specific issue, like helmets or speeding. But in 2021, things got bigger. The shift to a full month was a game changer. It moved us from just short-term awareness blasts to something deeper, allowing for real training, community projects, and long-term changes that stick. And you can see that evolution crystal clear right here. It all started back in 1989 with a week. But that leap in 2021 to a whole month, that gives everyone, from small towns to big organizations, so much more time and space to create real, lasting impact. Now, behind all these efforts, there's a master plan, a core strategy that guides every single decision, from the highest levels of policy right down to the pamphlet you get at a traffic stop. It's known as the 4E strategy. So what are these 4Es? Think of them like the four legs of a very sturdy table. You've got education, to teach safer habits; enforcement, to make sure the rules are followed; engineering, which is all about building safer roads and cars; and the final critical piece, emergency care, ensuring that when accidents do happen, help gets there fast. You need all four for the system to work. All right, so when is all this going down? Well, based on the last few years, we can expect National Road Safety Month 2026 to run for the entire month of January. It's the perfect time to start thinking about how you, your family, or your community can get involved. At the very core of this entire campaign is this simple but incredibly powerful phrase: Sadak Suraksha, Jivan Raksha. It means road safety is life safety. And that's so profound, isn't it? It reframes the whole issue. This isn't about avoiding a fine. It's about protecting a life. It's about our shared responsibility to each other. Okay, so we've covered the what, the why, and the how of this national mission. But now, let's bring it home. Let's talk about our role. What can we actually do? Because this is where the rubber really meets the road. You're going to see a ton of activity during the month. We're talking everything from public pledges and online quizzes to street plays and rallies. There are workshops on things like first aid and defensive driving. It's not just about passively listening, it's about actively participating and learning. It is so easy to fall into the trap of thinking, hey, I'm a safe driver. This is for other people. But the truth is, the road is a shared space. Your safety isn't just in your hands. A single moment of distraction from someone else can change your life in an instant. That's why a collective culture of safety is the only thing that truly protects us all. And you know, even things we take for granted, like car insurance, play a huge part in this safety ecosystem. It's not just about the money after an accident. It encourages people to maintain their cars, it ensures everyone follows the law, and now, new models can even reward you for being a safer driver. It's all connected. Look, at the end of the day, no one is a perfect driver. We all make mistakes.
This isn't about achieving perfection. It's about awareness. It's about consistency. It's about making a conscious choice every single time you get behind the wheel to prioritize safety. That's it. That's the goal.
So let's make this personal. Let's make it real. Forget about changing the world overnight. Think about one thing. What's one simple, safe habit you can commit to starting today? Maybe it's putting your phone in the glove box. Maybe it's always wearing a seatbelt in the back. Whatever it is, that small, consistent choice can literally save a life. So, what's yours going to be?